What's up, everybody? Welcome to Truth Be Told by Chrissy Raye. I'm Chrissy Raye, and I'm back with another video. Y'all, this video is going to be a story time video. This is going to be about the time my DL ex-boyfriend lied and told me he had a job. Okay, so this happened around 2016, because in 2016 I was 23. If he was to see this video, I might be dead. He might kill me. So if I'm gone within the next few days after this video, just know he done took me out, okay? But at 23, I was still trying to find myself. I was going like back and forth. I was going to college, quitting, going to college, quitting, coming back home, going back and forth type a situation. I mean, I'm 23, so I'm just trying to find myself. At this particular time, I was at home in my hometown. I was working at home. I was going to school, I think, online. I really wasn't into school anymore. I was just more so into working. And I had kind of got it in my head to where I was like, I'm just not going to do the school thing, and I'm just going to stay here, but I want to have my own place because I was staying with my mom at the time. My social life has always been the same. I always hung out with the same people majority of my life. So at the time, I was hanging out with like my best friend, her cousins, and just people around town that we normally hang with. So one particular weekend, I was looking like a badass Barbie doll type thing. You know, I had all that going on or whatnot. And we went to, if you know my best friend, you already know where I'm going with this. We went to her uncle's, and we were, doing a little stank walking stuff, looking like some bad bitches. JT in Miami, before JT in Miami, So we were hanging out, and I was lollygagging. When I hang out, I'm so sociable. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to everybody. So I'm just lollygagging, I'm drinking. Well, I was sipping like the bad bitch that I was that night. So it was a particular guy there. Everybody notices that he's like eyeing me down except for me. So I'm just lollygagging around, blah, 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 blah. So the next day we had breakfast at my best friend's. We were all drinking. We were like, we might as well get up. We're all going to be hungover. Let's do breakfast. So if you know me, I don't care. I don't care who's around. If I want to wear tights, I'm going to wear tights. If I want to wear shorts, I'm going to wear shorts. All of my male friends respect me. I respect them. So I had on some shorts. So one of my male friends cracked a joke and was like, you better take those shorts off because blank gonna get you. Who the fuck is a blank? Inserts his name there, by the way. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not that stupid. So I go to my best friend. I'm like, hey, what's he mean by that? What is he talking about? And she proceeds to tell me he had his eye on me. So then I'm looking suspicious, like, Then I'm like, nah, because his shoes was just... So I never really, cared anymore about it. I saw him after that, at social events. We even spoke one time, and it was nothing weird, so I didn't think that everybody knew what they were talking about. But one day, I was walking to the car at my best friend's house to get something out the car. He stops me, he asks us a question. The question he asked me, I don't feel like it was something he really wanted the answer to. I felt like he asked me the question to feel me out, because it was something totally off, nothing to do with him, basically. So I then proceed to realize that, yeah, this boy likes you. And regardless of your shoes, you kind of like him too. So that's the God honest truth. So I get to work. I'm working at the gas station, got my collar shirt on, pants tucked with my khaki pants. I'm talking about bubble booty in them khaki pants, baby. I'm in there working. So as I work like in the mid shift, like 2 to 10. So as it's getting closer to 10, my coworker goes to the back. She goes to clock out. She worked on the sub side of the gas station, so she goes to clock out. I'm up there alone. So he came in. I said, okay, this will be the deal breaker, because I know DL men. So I know he doesn't know my coworker is back there clocking out and he only sees me. So if he wants me, he's going to say something to me, because this will be the only chance he had to even say anything like that to me without anyone knowing. So we go through a debacle about cigarettes. He's asking about the cheapest cigarettes. I should have knew better then. You want a cheap pack of cigarettes. But we were going back and forth about some cigarettes, and I was letting him know the cheapest ones and the ones with menthol. He has me going back and forth. I didn't register it until after. He was trying to get a good look at this booty. I don't blame him. But he eventually pays for the cigarettes, and he said, now that I got that, can I get your number? So I was like, boy, please. Trying to play hard. I'm like, boy, stop. Stop. So someone walks in. He goes, try to dodge off like he's shopping. Then he comes back and he gets the paper and the pen. And he's like, hey, 706, what? And I was like, oh, no, 912. Because at the time I had the area code from where I was going to school at. So I thought I was doing something. So I gave him my number. And I think this is what got me to the point to where I was with him and the love I had for him. He texted me and he said, I hate that I didn't get my good night kiss. I've been wanting to talk to you for 2 years now. Y'all, I never knew this guy until this happened. So I said, well, you should have told me you wanted a good night kiss. You know, I'm just being flirtatious and blah, blah, blah. So he's like, well, can I come back to the store and get it? Go to the bathroom. I was off work. Y'all thought I was going to say I went in the bathroom and kissed that man at Sprint Foods. Oh, everybody know I worked it. So I tell him that I'm home. He was like, well, can I come get the kids at your house? So I'm like, okay, we'll have to be outside. I stay with my mom. Boom. He came. I thought he was going to just kiss. I really thought we were going to have sex, y'all. I dead ass thought we were just going to have sex and that was going to be it. He got to know the real Chrissy Raye. He stood outside with me from 10 o'clock a.m. to 4. No, I'm lying, not 4. Until 2 a.m. in the morning. He learned my soul. My soul and my heart. My heart. You know it's real when you get like this, when you cry. Oh, get it together. But anyway, so after that night, I had a different level of affection for him already because no guy had never did that. So the next night, he stays the night with me. I hope my mom is not watching this video because we was laid up in that lady house. But he stayed the night with me. We bonded even more. And as time went on, I had let him know, hey, I want to get my own place. I don't want to stay with my mom. I'm trying to find my own place. So he's like, oh, that'll be great. I want to move in. We could be ducked off together. Nobody won't even know a thing. So at this time, like I said, I'm 23. I'm not even thinking about bills or what he has to bring to the table. I just like the idea of having him within arm's reach every day. So I'm like, oh, that'll be, I'm with it. I'm like, oh, yeah, that'll be great. We can cook and we can watch movies and we can cuddle and we can do little nasty stuff. You can put stuff like that. So I'm just looking at that side. So he's like out while I'm working, talking to landlords and talking to people, this, that, and third. So he finally comes to me and say, well, I wouldn't be much of a man if I didn't work. He was like, I know I get food stamps and that could be like, I'll just give you the card and you get groceries every month. So he was like, I'm not going to leave you with that. I'm going to get a job. So time went by. I'm steady asking for information so I can apply for the jobs. Because I could kind of tell he was a little... But he's like, no, I got it. So a couple days go by and he tells me he has a job at the chicken plant. The chicken plant had just came to my town. It's a factory where they do like the manufacturing of like, they kill the chicken, they pluck it, I guess, and then, to get it to where we get it in the store, in the packs. That's what they do. They start from the actual chicken. So I'm like, oh, that's great. I heard they pay good. Lo and behold, they only pay $8.75 at the time. But either way it went, that was still a source of income that I thought he had. So at the time, I don't know how it works now because they probably innovated or changed or whatever. But when you first start working there, no, that's with any factory. So I'm pretty sure they didn't change. You have to buy your boots. Some jobs will give you a voucher, but most you have to buy your boots. Those boots are expensive. He never asked me for the money. From what I had understood, if he needed money, he wasn't going to ask his brothers because they kind of knew how he was. So it still ain't clicking to me like he ain't get no shoes or how he worked them. He's literally, we're still laying up at my mom's house. Mom, if you're watching this, girl, I love you. And he's laying up with me every single night. He's getting up at like 5:30, saying he's going to go home, get ready for work. He's calling me 3 times a day. Like he's on a break. Like he's on a first break, lunch, last break. And he would come home after he got out. Well, he would come to my mom's house after he got off work. He did this for about 2 weeks straight, y'all. I mean, I'm thinking this man working. And then as the 2 weeks going by, I'm still not getting it because he's like, oh, can I borrow like $20? Can you buy me something to eat? I'm hungry. My dumb ass, y'all, I ain't gonna even tell y'all no lie. Your girl, I'm talking about your girl. Your boy was goddamn caking the nigga, getting triple Huddle burger plates from the Huddle house. Whatever he asked for, I got it. It wasn't too overboard now because I ain't never been stupid. But I was looking out for him because I was thinking he just started working. Maybe he's trying to get his stuff together. I was not thinking I was 23. So we had got to a point to where nobody knew about us because he was DL except for like his brothers, my close friends, and his baby's mother. Yes, his baby mothers. We were actually cool. We still are cool. But anyway, and you know, if they couldn't find him or if they needed something from him and his phone was off, they knew where he would be if he wasn't home. So they'd call me. One particular morning, I'm in the bed sleep. His brother calls and says, where's blank? I'm like, blank's at work. The brother's like, word? He doesn't have a job. Yes, he do. Where he work at? That's what the brother asks me. I say the chicken plant. The brother busts out laughing, y'all. He like, it really wasn't that funny to me. So he's like, come on, man, make that make sense. He was like, you have to buy those expensive ass boots. It's way out in the country. How is he getting there? How did he get the boots? And like, he was just like bringing up facts that I knew was true. Like at this point, I'm like, yeah, he's right. He doesn't have a job. Like at this point, it's like, okay, yeah, you just lied. So I went the whole day letting him still do his shenanigans, like with the whole 3 breaks and he's so tired from work. Mind you, I done already confirmed. Like the brother has told me like, yeah, he finally came from wherever he was after he left from with you and he's home, so he doesn't have a job. So me being me, I try to be calm in these type of rational situations. So when he gets there, my postures, when he gets home, well, my mother's house, I had a little different posture this time. Instead of me being all sexy and sensual, I was a little more uptight. I was like, long day at work, huh? So I stood up off the bed. I said, your brother called looking for you earlier. That's my boy, that's my heart. I love him to death. Yeah, your heart told on you. So as he's hyping his brother up, I'm like, he like, what he say? I said, you ain't got no job, do you? He's like, oh, no, I don't. I forgot to tell you. No, I ain't got no job. I forgot to tell you about that. They let me go. No, you never started. They didn't let you go. So I started like just breaking it down, like, blah, blah. You're not gonna be lying about stupid stuff like this. You never worked there. You like, why are you doing this? Like, I was willing to pay out a bill, so why did you lie about having a job? And then the thing is, if you're gonna lie about something that simple, when we got the place, you would have lied about anything, and that could have prevented me from being able to pay certain bills. I'm only working at a gas station. So we got into it. We argued. Of course, a couple weeks later, I was back talking to him. Things happened. But that was just so weird that he lied about that. And y'all, I kid y'all not, I think I might do some more story times on a couple of other things that he lied about. Because it was so bad. Like, he would lie about the slightest things. Like, one example is when we first met, he lied about his name. You have been to prison. I can look you up. And that's what I did. And find out that you indeed was not named the name that you gave me. But y'all, he lied about everything. So y'all, it's like, I feel like I should do some more story time so y'all can hear about all the other lies. Because something y'all know that simple, it gets simpler. I'm just saying. But yeah, we don't talk anymore. We haven't talked. We actually cut ties. He hates me. I might tell the story about the time I broke in his house. Yeah, stupid y'all. But yeah, we don't talk. He really doesn't like me. He rolls his eyes when he see me, and I roll mine back. But yeah, that was just a story time about the time that my ex lied about having a job. I didn't say it before, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment and tell me what you think about this story time. Until next time, y'all, peace.